The BBC's latest thriller is called Night Sleeper and is dubbed the next Bodyguard. So does it stay on track or does it derail? Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Carl. Today's video is my spoiler-free review for the brand new BBC drama thriller called Night Sleeper, which has had two different directors, John Hayes and Jamie Magnus, both directing 3 episodes each. Please get involved in the comments down below. I'd love to know for this video, what's your own thoughts on Night Sleeper? Did you enjoy this one? I'd love to hear. Also, please press that subscribe button if you can for more drama reviews and much more. Thank you. The story is about a high-speed train called the Heart of Britain, which is a night sleeper service travelling from Glasgow to London. A government agency intervenes in events escalating on board the train, while two strangers must work together to save the passengers as the train hurtles towards disaster.
Hello, I'm on a train. It's the Glasgow to London night sleeper service. I think we may have a problem. We're being controlled remotely.
There's been a hack check-in. Hijacks are so 20th century.
This train is now a guided missile.
One of the passengers may be working with the hackers. Don't trust anyone.
What else you got?
Prepare for impact.
Come on!
The story was so well written, it didn't waste any time in jumping straight into the action. I timed almost a 10-minute intro in episode 1. This was enough time to draw us in as the viewer and keep us there. Obviously, this was helped by the brilliant cast such as Joe Cole, who played Joseph, who you all know from Peaky Blinders, and also Alexander Roach, who played Abby. These were the two strangers that had to work together to try and save the train. And you could see the chemistry just bounce off them both. I talk about the brilliant cast in Night Sleeper, but the list goes on with Sharon Small, James Cosmo, and Sharon Rooney, who I looked up, and she was in the 2023 Barbie movie. So we have a strong cast, a well-written story, so it's already a good start. There were so many things I could say about episode 1, but without giving anything away. I like the digital screen right at the beginning, giving us that information about the Night Sleeper service. Glasgow to London, 410 miles, 310 minutes. It was just a nice added touch in there. And for the people that were losing interest right after an action scene, what do? They go and drop a twist in there as well, just to hook us in even more. Episode 2, the pace slowed down slightly, and this was enough time to introduce us to all the other characters, our passengers on board the train. I like the way it took its time to tell us their stories, which was a nice added touch. And it wasn't long before the pace soon picked up again and obviously left us on that cliffhanger. When I first heard about Night Sleeper, I was intrigued to find out, how can you make a 6-hour drama about a speeding train hurtling towards London without us, the viewers, losing interest? 6 hours long. How can you do that? I think this was held together by the brilliant performances by Joe Cole and Alexander Roach. The visuals in Night Sleeper were pretty good at times, and I must admit I focused really hard to see if I could spot that train set shot, especially on a particular scene where we've got a satellite picture focusing on a heavy goods train and it zooms in and goes straight into our shot. I was trying to find out, see if I could spot that train set, but I couldn't. It was that well shot. I always mention the camera work used in my drama reviews, and the reason for that, because some are good and work and some aren't so good and don't work, obviously. I love the way Night Sleeper had these camera angles, particularly when we're on our CCTV footage and it goes into our main shot. There was also some use of some mobile phones being used and then focusing in our main shot. We could tell the difference between the two cameras. We also had a flicking red signal light. Now what's that going to do? That's going to add to that tension while we're watching that drama. By the time we reach episode 5, the story starts to unfold, and still without giving anything away. Now this is where it's a race against time, because obviously they're getting closer to London. Now this is where the music comes in, and it's important to choose that right music. Night Sleeper did choose the right music because it created that tension, which also, me personally, I did feel some anxiety at times, which is what these good dramas are meant to do. In my drama reviews, I always like to mention the negatives that I've spotted, and there isn't a massive negative in Night Sleeper, but I'm also about the ending. Now, if we're watching a 6-hour drama, we want that ending to be good, because it's 6 hours of our time. Night Sleeper did create a good ending. I won't give anything away. But in earlier episodes of Night Sleeper, we spent a good time focusing on our characters, our travelling passengers. And it went into their lives a little bit and what happened to them and where they were going, that sort of thing. Now, when we got to the episode 6 of Night Sleeper and it ended, what happened to our passengers? Because some done right, some done wrong. Now, what happened to these passengers? It did not explain at all. I'd have liked to see an extra 15-20 minutes just explaining or showing us a little bit of detail of what happened to our passengers when they got off the train, that sort of thing. It's just a minor negative, but I would have liked to have seen that because I have spent 6 hours watching that drama. Overall, Night Sleeper was well written, tells a good story, and has a brilliant cast. It kept us entertained from start to finish, and ran at a steady pace with some comedy moments in there as well. I did actually read in the paper that since the drama Night Sleeper was released, there's been a significant increase in internet searches for Night Sleeper trains. Perhaps people are going on new adventures to have this experience. Who knows? There's 6 episodes of Night Sleeper. All episodes are available to stream now. Each episode has a running time of just under 60 minutes long. There's no sex or nudity, there is profanity, and there is some violence in there as well. I give the BBC thriller drama Night Sleeper 3 out of 5 popcorns. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my drama review. If you like this video, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can. Please also get involved in those comments down below. I want to know for this video your own thoughts on Night Sleeper. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.